Street of Heaven is the movie I'm reviewing today. This movie is on Ruth Kadiri 24/7. This movie actually came in April. Yeah, so I'm not doing the review because I have to soak everything in. Anyway, let's get into it. The movie, a quick recap of this movie talks about a married couple who lost their children due to their genetics or due to their sickle cell situation. They knew about it, but because of love, they decided to go ahead, get married, and have children. Now, they lost all their children due to this decision they made. That's what this movie is about. What I like about this movie, I'll start with the storyline. Yeah. There was a time, on YouTube space where there were a lot of production talking about sickle cell situation or sickle cell awareness. This movie came in place or came at the right time as well. This movie is so good. I was so disappointed at the time when I watched it, when a lot of people were not recommending this movie, were not talking about it. I was like, what exactly is going on? Is it the hate for Ruth Kadiri, or like what exactly is the problem here? This movie is so good. Street of Heaven, very good. It talks about how you need to think about the future of your kids if you're getting married. Need a lot of background check. Love is not the only way to get married. There's a lot of things you need to consider, because especially if you're getting married to have kids, if your genes are not compatible, don't bring children into this life to suffer because of your own selfish gain. I mean, this storyline, because they believed in God, or they were pastor. I think the man was a pastor, and obviously the wife was also wife of a pastor. So they believed that, oh, God is going to protect and save their children or save their child. Sometimes that's why God gave us brains to use it. And this movie will teach you that, yes, in as much as you love your partner so much, if that sickle cell gene tells you that you're not compatible, just make the right decision for yourself and as well as your future kids. Unless, of course, like I said, you're not having kids. So the storyline is very relatable. We always have this conversation on social media that, are you going to give up your love if you find out that both of you are AS, or one of you is SS and you are AS? Are you going to what is your decision on that? So again, this storyline is very relatable. It gives you so many lessons, relatable lessons, conversation driven lessons, and I love that about this movie. Next thing I like about the movie is acting. Ruth Kadiri surprised me, or should I say surprised? She actually did very good in acting this role. A lot of people do not want her to be leading characters. I mean, when the character fits her, we definitely have to give her the praise. She did so well. A lot of scenes in this movie was actually emotional, because they were praying that their children shouldn't die. They were praying that their child shouldn't die, and all the prayers was just not working. And when they lose their child, the tears, the anger, the frustration, and all of that, the blame game, well, not blame game, but yeah, the blame game, everything was just top-notch acting for me. I enjoyed Ruth Kadiri so much. And of course, Daniel, who was the pastor, who was just pretty much encouraging the wife that everything will be fine. Nothing was going to be fine. The movie is good. The acting from each of them was really good. I enjoyed the acting a lot. Then I want to talk about the throwback shots of this movie. You guys know I love a throwback shot, especially if the story is good. If you are giving us a background story and the length of the movie is that long, why don't you give us one or two scenes? I always talk about that, you guys know. So I love the throwback shot. Like, they took us through a journey, how they met, how they decided to be together despite their sickle cell situation that was going on. I love that journey so much, and I love how they gave us the throwback. As a throwback, still having conversation. It's more like a story in the story. I love that so much. I really do. And then this brings me to the length. This movie is not 2 hours. Can you imagine that? I keep saying that a good movie will always be a good movie. I don't understand why YouTube. Well, I do understand because of the money. The longer the video, the longer, yeah, the movie, the more ads. I understand. But if the movie or the storyline does not demand 2 hours, oh my goodness, why? So the length was very good. The size was also very good. And I also want to touch about location as well. Location was good. The house they use is not popularly used on YouTube productions or YouTube movies, so that was really good. I think she did very well outsourcing this house. That was really good. I love that so much. Yeah, because sometimes I get tired. You guys know I complained last year also about how Morrison uses one location or one house all the time. Like, I got tired. And if you're an avid viewer of YouTube movies, you know that when you see this location, you can even tag this location to this producer. If you know, you know. So location was good, I think. But location is a 50-50. I'm going to talk about that, the other aspect, in a bit. So I think those are the things I like about this movie. In all, it's a very interesting storyline, very relatable, and if you haven't seen it, you have to go and watch it. Moving on to what I hate about this movie. Not by saying that I did not enjoy the little girl's acting, that's Candice or Princess, I'm not too sure of her name. This girl was brought to the limelight by Destiny Tuku. I think some time ago I was complaining that I don't know see these kids in other production. I used to say that. When I saw her, I was expecting something different. I was expecting, when you watch their movie, you know how they talk as if they are, adults in child's body, and you're like, these kids are not supposed to be talking like this. Is he overconfidence or something is just lacking? Yeah, and it's the same thing she did here, and I'm like, no, the character they are supposed to be playing is somebody who is sick, a sickle cell child. They're always getting sick, of course, and with that tone of voice and acting, that was not it for me at all. So the acting was off as usual, that I always complain about her. Sometimes it's good, most times I do not really like her acting. So the child's acting, I did not like it one bit. We could have used somebody else. We have quite a few good child actors, but yeah, it is what it is. I didn't like her acting. Then also I want to talk about location. I said the location was good. Location, the other aspect that I'm saying that it wasn't good is the hospital location. Ruth Kadiri, if you guys watch my reviews that I do of Ruth Kadiri's movies, I always complain about the hospitals all the time. Like, she has specific location for her hospital. This was a different hospital location that she used, but it looks like a house that they put the hospital bed and all of that in there. It wasn't something that I really like. I didn't like the hospital scenes at all. I expected better. I expected more. Uchenna Bunabo has special hospital scenes or a special hospital location he uses. So I hope that Ruth Kadiri also finds something similar. Just let us feel that this is an actual hospital, unlike a house transformed into a hospital. Even if you are transforming a house into a hospital, let it speak like a hospital. I mean, you have the money. Hello, let's do it well and do it well, please. Finally, I want to talk about how the other actors, again, that's the hospital scenes. Yes, the other actors, I know they were, background actors. They're not the main characters, so they didn't put much effort, or the director wasn't paying much attention to them, and it was lacking. It's as if they were jokers. If you know what I mean by that, you understand. It seems like since the director is not paying attention to them, they can do away with everything or anything at all they do in their scene. So it wasn't as if it was not coordinating together. It was not coming together very well. Aside the main actors, those are the things I don't like about this movie. But again, This is a very, very, very good movie, and if you haven't seen it, do what to watch. Streets of Heaven on Ruth Kadiri 24/7. Rating this movie, I'm actually going to give it 7 over 10. Yeah, that's how good I like the movie. So I'll see you guys in my next movie review.